BBnaija. This is the question.
Jesus! Jesus Christ! It was a so. Ah! Cassia, is this yours? Okay, it's not yours.
No, I think yes.
Jesus Christ. No, this is yours. No, that's not. Stop.
Well, week 9 is over in the Big Brother house, and it was a week of drama, punishment, jealousy. In fact, this week was just a whole lot, but we're talking about it here on BBnaija Updates on Leadership TV. I am Cynthia Nadu. I'm always excited, and I come here to talk some no lose guard with, of course, my beautiful co-presenter. Hi, Ruth. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
So let's get right into the honors of this entire week. Let's start off with the highlights for this week. What stood out to us this week? Ruth, let me start with you. What stood out to you this week? What was like that?
It's like what people are doing with the housemates. First off, I don't understand the whole concept of freeze, housemates, freeze, and then
What's a Big Brother house without freeze?
No,
I think
don't
he even
understand.
started doing
No,
it late.
they're all freeze. It's the part where they have to even take even their food, like everything. And is it one year hand? One of them was holding grounded pepper. She had finished blending it.
Blending.
She was holding it with her life. Biggest ninja had to drag it until he dragged it out of her hand, and it was unusual. The drama, it was so unusual.
But that's surprising to hear, because if you've been an avid Big Brother watcher right from like 2006 till the double Wahala Sigo Bay, you know that Big Brother is big on punishments. You won't just come into the house and eat and sleep and collect his money and go. You work for it. You will be embarrassed. You'll be humiliated. You'll be disgraced. It's all part of it. It's all part of the fun.
No, there are levels to these punishment things. It keeps getting
especially when you now have a collection of housemates that don't obey rules. It makes it so easy for Big Brother to punish them. I remember the I think it was double Wahala now, right? Big Brother would lock them out of the house under the rain. He would send their ninjas to take all their clothes, and their clothes would be under the rain wet. Oh yes, all sorts of nasty punishment. So right from beginning of the season till the middle till the end, Big Brother even started this one late. He started it like Big Brother started on a good foot with this. No, Big Brother pampered this particular no lose guard housemate. To me, he pampered them. Gave them a gym to work. The first gym in the history of Big Brother Naija. When it comes to food, even the way he talks to them in the diary room, no, now Big Brother started on a good foot with them, but I think they lost that relationship somewhere, and now he's just on a punishment spree. He doesn't even want to use eye to see them. They are even now their own Big Brother, and he's just punishing them left and right. But do they deserve it? I know Big Brother has even told them in the diary room, ask them questions about what different thing do they think they are doing on the show, and a lot of them come up with the answer of, Big Brother, I'm just being me, I'm being myself. Even when he asked them about the parrots, and a few of them were criticizing the parrots. I remember Tofa and Anita even saying, is that all the parrots could do? We're even expecting more. Big Brother was so
he was asking
angry.
Them, did they do something? Did you do something?
Did you do
juicy?
anything juicy? So I think he's just trying to push their buttons and frustrate them to the point that they start even fighting themselves. And maybe even somebody will even take voluntary exits.
It's working actually. The punishment is working, because if you look at the party on Thursday night, you will know that they needed it. Like, the party was lit,
They were stressed. They had to let them.
Yes,
there was a lot of ass clapping. There was a lot of pool activity.
Everybody was present.
All those sitting down somewhere, sitting down.
It didn't happen.
We didn't know.
It didn't happen.
Everybody was on their feet because he had grilled them. He had grilled them during the week, so they were really stressed out, and it was like that party was their saving grace.
I'm telling you.
And that party was lit. Oh, and the drama right after that party. Let's talk about drunk Onyeka now, saying she wants to bite Ozee's ears. And then we'll now go to Suge and Nelly and Victoria.
And
in short, the whole thing it's just too much, honestly. And then the conversation right after the pool party, we saw the camera just came towards the kitchen area, and we saw Suge and Victoria kind of like settling their matter. I don't know who pulled who.
I think it was Victoria. We didn't
even get to see that part.
That started the conversation. No, first off, Suge was singing. They were in the kitchen. Suge was singing. He was close to, Cynthia. If you are close by and I'm singing some kind of song, because it was basically doing spoken words and all of that. So that was when Victoria had to bring up the whole. We used to be friends. What happened now? And then the conversation started here.
But that whole dynamic, in short, the thing just tired me, honestly, because the first and second week we saw Suge really close to Victoria. You lay down on the cushion, they will have a cute conversation. At a point, it almost became like she was irritated by him. I remember one conversation where he was talking to her and saying, you need to open up more, relate with housemates, and even have a safe space. Suge sometimes speaks in code. That safe space he meant was a relationship with a guy in the house. But I remember her walking out of that conversation.
And you know the thing, as when they were having this conversation, it was those days when Victoria was not yet open to everybody in the house. She was still struggling to have her foot and all of that. So she wasn't, fans were expecting Victoria to ship with Suji stage. Like nobody saw Nelly within the first week of the show. Nobody saw Nelly.
But I saw him close to Nelly.
It was Mayo.
It was like he was alternating those two girls.
It was Mayo too was alternating.
Mayo was
alternating
after Nelly also.
And Nelly. Yes, he liked her. So as at then, Suge was still.
There was a sprinkle of Suge anyway. But I think maybe Victoria not responding now made him now
easier,
fully just like put his focus on Nelly, and I think Nelly reciprocated kind of.
Yes, sure.
I don't think she felt the same way about Mayo. She didn't even.
No, even Mayo said it. It was Mayo said it. During the first, Mayo was close to Ruthie, even though he liked.
Ruthie was close to a lot of guys because she used to share food for them. Ruthie was close to Suge. Yes, I would see. In the kitchen, you see Ruthie dishing out food to them. Ruthie was close to Suge, even Topher.
But not as close as Mayo, because barely 24 hours into the house, Mayo was already massaging her lap.
Whose lap?
Ruthie's lap. No, but that was
okay. Big Brother house. Let's go back into that night and the Thursday night, and Nelly. I don't know if she was really drunk or it was just a theatrics. She was crying. Oh, that girl I don't know if she's going back to have a conversation with him. Before that, we started walking into the kitchen, and then she came to take chicken from the microwave, and then she was looking at them, and I don't know, all of a sudden she just gathered Ozee, Topher in the room, and was complaining, this your HOH. I saw him doing things, and he was holding this girl, and then he saw me coming, and then he brought his hand down. It's not even the conversation that I have a problem with. It's him bringing his hand down. That's a sign that he's doing something wrong or something bad. Normally now the instincts of a girl, and some people might question that, okay, why is she showing that jealous feet, blah, blah, blah. That house, when you come in the beginning, you feel like you want to talk to everybody, you want to be friends with everybody. But at a point, you realize that you need your own person.
Their person.
You need your own person. So you guide that person jealously, like, this is my own. So I feel like, and then they're limited resources or limited men. So it's almost like...
I feel like Victoria has to be careful right now so that nobody poisons her, because at the end of the day...
Is it that serious?
Because, see...
She said nobody poisons her in Big Brother's house.
Two women who like the same men cannot actually flow very well, no matter how they try to. It's just like what is happening between her and Onyeka. She cannot afford to now be in that kind of drama again, that kind of situation with Nelly.
But is it that you are not seeing Victoria's fault here? Because you had the man in the palm of your hands.
Yes.
And you didn't take him. But then you see him with another girl, almost like a married man. Suge acts like a married man in that house. He has his breakfast, lunch, dinner ready for him. He has pampering. Nelly pampers him. So you now see the man that you shunned getting that king treatment from another girl, and then you want the man. It's not like you had the man in your hands.
She did not outrightly say she wants him. But like the both of them, they've been playing this game. At
what
first,
game are they playing?
Suge was surprised that Victoria put him up for eviction. He thought they were cool. And and then in retaliation, he now put her up for eviction again. So you see, the both of them, they already know that things are not. I feel like that's what they wanted to iron out on Thursday night. There was nothing there.
Okay, so like there was no need for Nelly to even show that jealousy,
because
no need. No matter how beautiful or accomplished you are as a woman, that jealous look it doesn't make you look good, especially on national TV. Even if you want to punish a man,
jealousy is cute, Cynthia.
Jealousy is not cute to me. It's not a good look on a woman. I will not believe
what
it.
Are you saying?
Even if you want to deal with that man in a way, it's just like Big Brother Titans. We saw what Kosi did to Yemi. Kosi played Yemi to his own game. We saw Yemi alternating Kosi and Blue, and before you know it, Kosi went and bonded with Tabang, and it almost like made Yemi run, crazy. Like she beat him to his own game. So that is what I like to see on reality TV. You are like an alpha girl. You are beautiful. You have the curves. Just look for, even if it's OC, look for another person in that house to use to make.
There are limited resources now.
Limited resources.
Also, already has a woman outside.
Limited resources already. But if you are reality TV material and you are, mentally smart going into a reality show, you know that the whole world is watching you, and every step that somebody you are in a ship with makes can make you look bad. You have to you have to be very, very smart. Even that's why I'm referring back to Kositwala and the fact that she played Yemi at her own game. But then not every girl is going to be as smart as Kosi. But that Thursday look was really not it for Nelly at all. It reduced her steam. It reduced her steam. Even Sissy still suffers it till today.
Sissy and Alex with the whole Toby Bakre situation. So.
But tell me how those girls look. It made them look jealous even till now. It's not.
And it was how this guy silenced everybody and got married outside and was enjoying his life. Let's move on. Let's leave this.
Moving on now. Let's take a look at housemates that stood out this week. I feel like Suj really stood out this week as a HOH. To me, like see him. We didn't see that part of him.
We didn't.
We didn't.
Yes, we just saw him play.
Suj would just be cuddled up somewhere with Nelly or with Tofa. It's like
he became a man this week.
Socialized now, but Suj is just up and doing as a HOH, giving even the speech when he won the HOH. The speech he gave, be immersed in the team for this week. Do what you are supposed to do. The speech that he gave. Because I know Suj struggles with public speaking, but seeing him grow, was really nice for me this week. I think he stood out for me. Yeah. Even Cassia too. Cassia has been ruffling a few feathers. Yeah. Cassia has been quite a quiet type in the house. She hasn't really been open, but over time we've seen Cassia involved with Glasgows with different people. There's even this upcoming one with Wani and Handy with sharing of meat. She said
I thought they died that
Wani. No, they started it out again on Friday afternoon. Portion of food to Shaun, double meat, and the rest. And there's even a sprinkle of body shaming there, where Cassia said talked about Wani's tummy. Tummy is big.
Was that
and
a conversation? I thought they were
it's just a lot. Cassia is a trouble. I feel like she has been surprising herself this far, maybe because of her husband Kelly.
No, it wasn't the husband. The husband thing has been holding her. He mentioned.
Yes, that's why I said Cassia is a lot more than she's letting out. Cassia is trouble. She's wahala.
I don't want to body but
she's wahala.
But I kind of think Ozee was trying to stand out for me. Reason being that there are typical. The script is playing for me, and it is that there are typical kinds of bad boys that any girl should not genuinely fall in love with. That is Ozee. He tells everybody what they want to hear.
Right?
Victoria
That's
now.
that diplomatic
Victoria now. He gives her everything she wants, makes her feel loved. In next minute, he's a successful polygamist.
Like when you are with him, you have his total attention.
Yeah.
And the minute he steps away from you,
and then he leaves you thinking, okay, me I'm special to him. Maybe that is
you got that right.
That is what's happening between these two ladies.
But do you think age has something to do with it? Because I feel like even somebody like Suj can do the same thing with Nelly and Victoria if he wants to, but he's just not experienced, and the age thing is working against him. Ozee is experienced. Ozee is older.
Somebody that said he traveled to Spain to go and see how many. He even explained the way he did it. Say in the morning he'll go out to get something.
That's why I mentioned the age and experience of it.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Juggling different women
successfully.
Like, even when they fought themselves. They didn't fight him.
He was in the middle, and then he was saying it's just camera time.
I feel like as a man gets older, he brushes up that
wicked.
Yes, Okay, maybe not wicked, but he's able to.
It's
know,
wickedness.
It's not wickedness. It's not wickedness. You like different women for different purposes.
So
that's just what it is. And it's a skill. And it's a skill you master over time.
It's
and
wickedness.
Ozee has that. It's not wickedness.
Since you're being a girl's girl, it's wickedness.
You want to be part of the the coven or the concubine. Nobody forced anybody to be there.
They don't give them what. Don't bring that.
Tell them what they want to hear.
And then that's if you didn't do anything, they're the ones coming. Cynthia now.
Please leave Ozee abeg. I feel like this is if Suj has this opportunity or even the skill, he will do it, and he will do it smoothly. It's just that he's not he doesn't have the experience. He's not as old as Ozee to do that. He can juggle different girls in that house if you want to. Even Tofa too.
Tofa is
you see of that.
He's too diabetic,
very slick and
sweet.
Diplomatic.
He's too sugary.
That's why I said Ozee. It seems like Ozee is the only guy in this house that wants to play games.
Ozee is wicked.
He just has the advantage of age and experience. All the other guys in that house, if they want to do it, they'll do it smooth and clearly. Alright, let's move on now to eviction. Okay. Eviction is one thing that is making my chest beat.
Because
there are about 9
from
people.
The last one.
Yeah. There are about 9 people that are up. Cassia is up for eviction. TJ, Victoria,
Shaun,
Shaun,
yes.
Onyeka, Nelly, and Anita, the real housewives of the house. So, I mean, if Big Brother is going to take out 5, there will be a lot of tears. If it's going to take out 2 or 3, we don't know how many.
Ships will be broken.
Ships will be broken, but I feel like I'm going to make out of these 9 people, I'm going to mention 4 people that I feel will go.
Okay,
TJ number 1, Anita, Nelly, and I'm alternating between Shaun and Onyeka. If Big Brother will remove 4 people, that's just my prediction. Shaun too has fans, plus Wani's fans, plus Victoria's fans as allies.
Onyeka on her own is, over the week, and considering what Ebuka did with Cassia the past week, he kind of made Cassia look some
gave her the upper hand. He gave Onyeka the upper hand.
She just gave Onyeka the crown.
And those things are what will bring you fans.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So
like,
she has fans, but TJ will.
But I don't think Big Brother is going to just take one person only.
No, I'm just saying people that we can bet that these ones they might just go is TJ might go.
Is up.
And one of our wives might just go. Anita and Nelly. One of them. It breaks my heart, bro.
Okay. Let us wait and see what Ebuka has in store for us this Sunday. Yes. We are shaking in our boots. No matter who goes home, she's going to pay me. Because I love all these housemates. Yeah. Last, they're entertaining. Anyway, I love them.
In some kind of way,
We'll be back next week with more edition of BBnaija updates. Please leave your comments right below. Tell us what you think and who you think is going to be sent home. And what's your highlight for this week, especially when it comes to Big Brother's punishment? Do you think they deserve it? Let us know. We'll be back with more BBnaija updates. Bye.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 036886158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.